Did you know that indoor air can be more seriously polluted than outdoor air, even in very dirty cities? In fact, environmental scientists estimate that indoor air is 2 to 5 times as polluted as air on the other side of the window. What's more, we spend as much as 90% of our time indoors, so the risks to health may actually be greater from the pollution in our homes and offices than from the streets. The causes of indoor air pollution are many. Not only does outdoor air find its way into our homes and sometimes concentrate there, but we add to it with tobacco smoke, gas stoves, especially if they are unvented, pressed wood, dust mites and cockroach antigen, molds and mildew, animal dander and saliva, and fumes from carpet adhesives and upholstery. Inadequate ventilation worsens the problem, and high temperatures and humidity can increase concentrations. So what can be done to improve the quality of the air we breathe inside? Help exists. It's Zepter's new Therapy Air that offers significant relief from indoor air pollution. Therapy Air enables you to breathe clean air again. Your home and office will be healthier and more pleasant. Tobacco smoke will be quickly eliminated from your home or office, and relief will be given to allergy-suffering family members, customers, and employees. Zepter's Therapy Air reduces pollutants from dust, air fresheners, tobacco smoke, pollen, fireplaces, pesticides, aerosol sprays, plant spores, humidifiers, wood stoves, pet dander, and mold spores. How does Therapy Air work? Therapy Air cleans air within 3 steps. During the first stage, the ventilator absorbs the air through the grid of the device, and then all the bigger particles are removed by a special microfilter. Afterwards, the air is pulled into a unit for catalytic oxidization, which makes Therapy Air an utterly unique device of its kind. Here, in the sealed chamber with high voltage, active oxygen is produced. The oxygen binds all the inorganic gases, hydrocarbons, and thus rids the air of all unpleasant odor. Atoms O1 of active oxygen act as a strong oxidant on all live microorganisms and destroys them reliably. During the last stage, the air goes through a converter with a filter containing active carbon which frees the air from the last polluted particles. Last but not least, the air is run through the back grid over a dish with a gel perfume which contains natural microcleaning items, so-called clatrates, and absorbs the odor and enhances the air with a pleasant smell that has aromatherapeutic effects. Though the majority of particles that pollute the air are invisible, you can observe how Therapy Air deals with smoke during the authentic demonstration. Operating Therapy Air is very simple. You only plug it in and switch it on. Thanks to a built-in quality control sensor, the device adjusts the optimal rate of airflow automatically. The rate of airflow can also be regulated manually on a control panel which, in addition to things, lets you know when to change filters or gel. Let's go back and touch upon aromatherapy. Scents reach us directly and insistently. Consciously or subconsciously, they touch our soul and influence our feelings. Of all the 5 senses, it is our sense of smell that is directly connected to the limbic system and hence has direct access to our world of feelings. And in the future, scent will become an integral part of all products and living environments. Let's summarize the risks brought about by living in a polluted environment. Increased rates of illness and death from heart and lung disease. Long-term exposure to air pollutants is associated with decreased lung function and increased city-specific mortality rates. Respiratory symptoms such as cough, nasal congestion, and eye irritation, worsening of asthma, chronic bronchitis, and emphysema, lowered resistance to respiratory infections, increased hospital admissions for bronchitis, asthma, and respiratory infections, possible increased infant mortality rates, and RSP are classified as a probable carcinogen. That is why Therapy Air is a priceless device for every household or office. The best investment is an investment in life. Therapy Air from the Zepter Company.